Well, good afternoon, Facebook. Good afternoon, YouTube. How are you? Kirsty, you can have that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Kirsty is here with me. You are more than welcome. We've got lots of demonstrations to show you, and I'm going to begin with our brand new product, which is Monster Grip Industrial Strength Super Glue. And you might think, industrial strength? Yes, because we sell it to industry. I've got a whole box of props here as well. Look at this. And who knows, I might get my hammer out in a moment. Yes, I know.
Ooh.
I know. Right, this is a vinyl for you. Let me just show you how quickly it sticks. You get 50 grams of glue in every single bottle. You can buy a single or a double from our website, which is futuredevelopments.shop. All I'm going to do is put two little dots down there. If you're watching us live, well, hello there. If you're watching us on catch-up, the website is available 24 hours a day. We don't shut it off at 6 o'clock just because there's nobody here in the office. That would be weird, wouldn't it?
No.
I imagine some people do. And then I'm just going to hold it down. So I just put 2 drops of glue there, and I'm just going to hold it down for up to 20 seconds for it to cure, because I'm just getting rid of the oxygen. If you get rid of the oxygen, then it sticks. But if you've got something precious like China, or your nan's best teapot, it might be that you want to stick it for 24 hours. We're just double checking the sound on Facebook. Have we got sound on Facebook?
It hasn't even gone live.
Oh my word, is Facebook doing something weird today? Look at this. Look at this. Mike, do you want to come and pull the other end of it? Do you want to come and say hello? Come say hello. Mike is our new presenter. He'll be with you next week.
Hello.
Look at this. So you grab the end of that.
No, you're allowed to properly pull.
You're allowed to properly pull. Yeah. He hasn't seen this demo. It's this. That's wrong, isn't it?
It is.
Is that the one you just glued?
Yeah, that's the one I just glued.
That's cool. I want to let go now.
There you go. It's like I've seen some incredible demos with this because it is so strong. You can also stick. So it's not just plastic. You can stick metal together as well. I've got some metal nuts here, but I've seen people keep calling them bolts, Kirsty.
Bolts,
But
yes.
these are metal nuts. The
Metal
bolts are the things that
nuts.
go in the nuts. Don't make your own jokes up, for goodness sake. So when you hold it down, you can move it for about 2 seconds, which is great for crafters. So if you're putting a model together, for instance, you can or you're doing a decoupage on a beautiful kind of piece of metal or piece of card, you can move the glue around for a couple of seconds before you need to actually place it. And then, as you can see, it sticks metal beautifully there as well without any issue at all. You can also stick other things to metal. I've got some glass over here. You're thinking, glass, what on earth is he doing? I'm being very careful because it's glass is what I'm doing. So these are like little glass slides, and I'm going to stick the clear bit to the clear bit so that you can see that there's no residue when you actually
Dries clear,
stick it. It
doesn't
does dry clear. So I'm literally just putting 1 drop there. Now, because this is 50 grams,
Yeah.
you get around about 2,200 drops. That's a lot of glue.
That is a lot of glue.
It's a lot of glue, as Scylla would say. Or making a T shape. Do we know anyone that's a T? Do we know a glass Tina? No?
No.
Tito? Tony? I don't know. If your name begins with T, this is for you, okay? Simple as that.
What
And
do you
so,
do if you get it on your fingers? Then?
if you get it on your fingers,
Sticking
rub
fingers
it.
together.
Well, look, if you get it on your fingers, rub your fingers together really quickly.
Okay.
And then it doesn't stick. If you get it on your fingers and you do that, you will stick your fingers together. It even says so on the bottle. It says caution. I need to put my glass on. It's small writing. It says caution. Actually, it doesn't say caution. It says warning. Bonds instantly. Okay? So you have been warned. But look, now I'm going to stick metal to glass. Now, it shouldn't really be able to stick metal to glass, but because this is a super glue, it bonds straight away. Now, if you've been to the supermarket, you will have seen just how much super glue is. And I'm going to get my phone out in a moment because I went to the supermarket that says every little helps the other day.
Yeah.
And I had a look at the price of their super glue. And I took a photo of it so that we could see how many grams for how much money. You are getting 50 grams. How much is that in our shop, Kirsty? Tell you what, I'm going to just stick that down here like so.
It is. Scroll past every.
Just going to put a little drop on there.
$11.99.
$11.99. That's for one tube for $11.99.
Yeah.
So I'm just getting rid of the oxygen here. I realised that I wasn't actually pushing in the right place because I didn't have my glasses on. The thing is with these demos is you've got to look what you're doing carefully. When I break the cup in a moment, you'll be able to see that, yeah, sometimes it's really worthwhile seeing. Now, can you see? Glass and metal stuck. Now, because the metal is obviously much heavier than the glass, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave that to cure for a couple of minutes just over here. Oh, yeah, you can see it wasn't quite cured right. So I'm just going to leave that on for a couple of minutes just to get that
Until it's fully cured then.
24 hours.
Okay.
Okay? Most things will bond immediately. All right? Most things will bond immediately, but it can take up to 24 hours. I've got my trusty hammer.
Ooh.
It's like, I'm going to try and do this better than I did last week when I smashed it all over the counter. Do you want to come in close for this?
Yeah.
Well, that's one that's been broken already. I want one. I want a clean one. Come and have a look.
We're still trying to get live on Facebook.
Is Facebook not playing
No,
today? All
it's
right.
not.
Ready? Should I use that end or that end?
I'd say the bigger end. Hey!
Off in now. Look, I'm pleased with that because that came.
Did.
It's like I didn't think I would be as good as that, to be honest with you. Now, here's the thing. With porcelain and with brick and with tile, if you want to actually repair that, you need to put a little bit of water on it because it's porous. Because it's porous, you just dab a little bit of water on your finger, not too much so that it's soaking wet, but you just dab a little bit of water on both sides, all right? And that means that the glue doesn't run away, basically.
Yep.
So I'm going to put 2 or 3 drops just on one side, all right? I'm not going to put it on both sides because otherwise you get too much glue. And now I'm just going to stick it back. I'm going to try and get the proper position. What you can do, because it glues clear, if you've got a friend or your other half,
Yeah.
they could actually put another drop where the break is while you're holding it, and that will actually seep into the gap.
That's a good idea.
I'm just actually, while it's half set, I'm just going to put a bit there. Because you get 2,200 drops approximately, it depends how much you use each time, but it's approximate how much you put as a drop down. But it is around about 2,200 drops. But because it clears, because it glues clear, dries clear, you've got absolutely no problem there. Now, to have a full finish on this, to have a full cure, I would say wait 24 hours. If it's your nan's best teapot, wait 24 hours, okay? Otherwise, she ain't going to be pleased when she next puts a pot of tea on and the handle comes off if you haven't cured it correctly. Yeah. Does that make sense? And so I'm going to just leave that for a moment and I'm going to come back to it. I haven't forgotten about it. I'm going to come back to it, all right?
Okay.
Let's see how this one's doing. Yep, doing pretty well. So I've got another demo to show you. Would you like to come outside with me?
Yeah.
Because I have got my trusty bucket of water with, this is already stuck, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it and I'm going to re-stick it because you won't trust me. I know what you're like. There we go. Now look, so I have cut the vinyl. I'm going to get a couple of drops of glue. Now, there are only 2 things that Monster Grip won't stick. It won't stick polythene and it won't stick polypropylene. Now, I know it won't stick polypropylene because the bottle's made out of polypropylene, but pretty much everything else, it will stick. Some things take longer to cure than others, obviously, because that's just the way that glue is. But this is a brilliant, clear drying super glue. What I would say is keep it in the fridge when you're not using it, and then it will last longer. But you will have had those super glues where you take it out and you can't even get the top off because the top is stuck on.
It dries up, doesn't it?
It does. With this, when you finish using it for the day, just tap it and it goes back down the tube. But I don't know if you can show that to the camera because it's got a little pin on the inside of it. Yeah, that's it. Little pin on the, there we go. Little pin on the inside. that goes down into the tube, and that stops it sticking in the tube. Isn't that clever?
Very clever.
So, strong enough? All right.
Feeling confident?
Feeling confident. I'm going to hold the bucket handle until we're out of the studio, okay? Because if there was an accident, then I'd have to clear it up. And nobody wants that. Look, the sun's come out. It was raining earlier. Right, so. You can see I've not cheated in any way. I'm just going to, so it's got, there. Bucket of water.
Yep.
Can you see there's water in there? It's actually quite heavy. So you can feel the glue is really so that it's stuck there and it's also stuck there.
Yep.
So there's two different pain points with this. And you can see that it was full.
Woo!
Now it's empty. So it's all good. Come with me. Come on back in. But it's a good little demo because it shows you that it can actually carry some weight. We're just trying to set up a demo where we're going to get the tape and make it a swing and get Kirsty to swing on the swing. Would you like that? I think that might be quite
They
fun.
might like that. I'm not sure
I think-
about me.
Now,
Give it a go.
I'm going to attempt this. This may or may not work. I've got metal stuck to glass and the metal is heavy, all right?
Yeah.
I'm going to hold it by this end. Can you see the glass there? You can just about see the glass. I don't know if this is going to work. There you go.
Look at that.
And that's how strong the glue is. Because that's just stuck to glass there. Glass stuck to glass and then metal stuck to glass. Good, okay. Now, ready for the teacup?
Yes.
Teacup. Like so, you saw the whole handle come off the teacup. Now, as I say, if it's your nan's best teacup or your nan's best teapot, you might want to leave that for 24 hours to cure. All right? Because
Yep.
otherwise, it's like, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what happens if? What happens if, Mark? I know. Bear with. I've got a little bit of guttering here. What's going to stick to UPVC?
Oh.
Well, let's see, shall we? Shall we stick some metal to UPVC?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Just trying to find a side that is clear. So, in effect, this is metal to plastic. And it might be that you're making something or model making. I'm just going to put 2 little drops, all right? 2 little drops down there. And then, as you can see, you can move it for a couple of seconds before, I'm not sure it's flush against there. No, it's not flush. So I'm just going to add a little bit more because it's not flush against it. All right, so I'm going to hold it down for 20 seconds. It would be just my luck if UPVC is based in polyurethane, wouldn't it? I didn't even think of that. I didn't even think of that. No, it's sticking. It's sticking.
So what are the two it won't?
Polyurethane,
Yep.
which is what the bottle is made of.
Yep.
And polythene, you know, like a polythene bag.
Okay.
You know, like the orange bags that you get from Sainsbury's,
Yeah.
that's a polythene bag.
Okay.
And like freezer bags. It's not
Yes.
designed to stick them.
Okay.
I don't know whether this is going to... The joyous thing of this demo is I don't know whether it's going to work. I trust it's going to work because I trust Monster Grip. Don't just stick it, Monster Grip it. Ready? Didn't cure long enough.
No.
But the thing is, you know, it's always a danger if you do it after a couple of seconds. Nah, it is what it is, my friends. What I needed to do was just leave that a little bit longer.
Yeah, a bit longer.
The thing is, it will also stick wood as well. We're going to get some bits of balsa wood that you make models out of.
Yes.
And we're going to get some mitre joints. Mitre joints particularly good because it allows you to do that. Could you pass me a white tile out of that box, Kirsty, do you think? Because sometimes when you're tiling at home, you don't need a whole tile and you've scored it and it goes wrong. And when it goes wrong, that's never good. No. There we go, that broke it. Again, now remember, when you are doing porous material, you need to make it wet. Now, because that's sharp, I'm going to do the wet side on a cloth. So you can see I'm just making that wet down that side. And so, with my Monster Grip industrial strength glue, just going to put a few drops down this side like so. There you go. Now remember, because you get 50 grams, you get approximately 2,200 drops. I am going to put my glasses on for this one, because it's one of those ones where I need to be able to see how the join is going together. I think, does that look right from that side?
It does.
It looks right from this side. And as I say, 20 seconds for the first fix. And then if it's something, I mean, if this is going to stay on your bathroom wall, yeah, and you need it to be a genuine kind of look, I don't want it to look like it's cracked finish. This might, okay, we're good.
Are we done already?
We're good so far. We're good so far. I'm just going to put a bit. You should see the look on Kirsty's face right now. She's like, oh, I don't like the fact that you're doing the other side of it, Mark. I'm confident because I know all about Monster Grip Industrial Strength Super Glue. Because it's a good glue, see? I'm going to put a few drops along here.
You don't actually need put a lot, do you?
No, don't need that much. And because it dries clear, you can't really see the join anyway. You can feel the concentration, can't you?
I'm not watching. I won't look until you've done.
No, not quite. I think. You know how, even with a jigsaw, you know when you've got the right part and you know when you have it, you know when it's in and when it's not in?
Yes.
And when it's nearly in but it's not quite there? That's where I just was in my brain a moment ago. So, basically, if you only just joined us, we broke the tile into 3 pieces, sticking the 3 pieces back together with Monster Grip Industrial Strength Super Glue. Now, interestingly, these bits didn't make it back into the tile. So it won't be exact.
Yes.
Because I can see the bit that's chipped out. I think.
Look at that.
Tile is back together. Now,
We're
the bits that have chipped out that you can see are here on my workbench. That's the problem. But there, as a running repair, if you didn't have another tile on the go,
Yeah.
that would be a great way of doing it. I'm just going to place that one down there. I'm just going to take those bits away because obviously they're very sharp and we don't want to cut ourselves, do we? Health and safety. Health and safety over by the bin. Here we go. Boom. All right. Dare I try the so that's been, look, that's been in shop the whole time. Nobody's played with it. Nobody's tampered with it. Because we do get accused, don't we? Sometimes.
Yes, we
it's
do.
it's like, oh, well, you tampered with that. No, I didn't. It was in shot the entire time.
Yeah.
I'm going to try it again.
Okay.
Take 2. If it works, if it doesn't work this time, I'm not going to do it again. I'm not going to go third time lucky.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try and hold it up like. Ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Have we built the tension enough?
Anticipation. Hey!
See, it just
Look at
needed
that.
time to dry. I was confident. Did
I
you see? I was
know.
just building it up there for you. That, my friends, is Monster Grip glue. And I have to say, it's one of the most powerful. Now, I've sold quite a lot of glue on telly over the years. This one is genuinely the best one that I've come across. I've sold other ones which are good. Don't get me wrong. They've always been good. This is slightly faster drying. It's slightly, but I just like it. And plus the fact you get 50 grams. And 50 grams is great. And you're probably saying to yourself, well, how do I get it, Mark? How do I get it? Come with me and come and have a look at our how to buy area of the... Right, let me move that out of the way for you. There you go. Because, look, this is the little video to watch. It's a little video of our website. You will have bought off a website before, so sorry if I'm teaching you to suck eggs, okay? Here, look, we're just at the basket area. It will reset in just a moment, and we'll be able to see it right from the beginning. So, like, proceed to checkout, blah, blah, blah. So you choose what you want from the website, which is futuredevelopments.shop. It's like 20 seconds too early, didn't we? Yeah. 20 seconds too early. It's just like, I popped my cork a little bit early. It's about to reset. Are you ready? All right, here we go then. Come on, there we go. So you type in futuredevelopments.shop. We'll pretend that bit didn't happen. We'll cut that bit out. When you're there, this is our homepage, and you'll see you can either shop all products, or you can go directly to BLUEMAGIC or PINKMAGIC or AutoCare or Genie or Clean Easy or any of our other brands quite happily. So bear in mind also, on our website, we've got free delivery to the UK on orders over £15. So if you go to all, you can just go down, you can have a look at all of the products on the website. What are we going to go for? What we're going to, down to PINKMAGIC? We're going to go for PINKMAGIC today. What are we going for today? What are we going for today? AutoCare? So, oh no, we're going back up. Oh, okay, Pink and BLUEMAGIC today. Okay, so we add it to our basket. So you can go and you can see the description of it, and you add it to your basket, like so. Very, very simple. And then you go to the basket, and you hit your basket so you can see your basket. It's as easy as this. So if you've got a coupon, you can apply your coupon there, not a problem. And then you proceed to checkout. And if you're on an iPhone, you can pay by Apple Pay, no problem there at all. You can pay by Google Pay. You put in your details, not a problem. You don't have to register with us, but it helps because we need to know your address. And then you place your order. It's genuinely as simple as that, futuredevelopments.shop. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's go this way, Kirsty. Okay. I keep making Mike, my guest, move out of the way. Sorry, Mike. It's like, so, screen wash. Let's talk screen wash. I don't know if you know, but you know that we're the home of PINKMAGIC and BLUEMAGIC. Here at Future Developments, we also make all the AutoCare brand. And you will have seen the AutoCare brand in places like Halfords. So this is a really good finish because this is screen wash. This is all year round screen wash, multi-season screen wash. And basically, you don't get a tub like this. You get a little tube like this because one of these tubes will make 12 of these 5-litre containers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's like we did the maths for you. Okay, so it will make 12 5-litre containers, which, yes, my friends, is 60 litres of screen wash just by this. Let me show you how it works because it's really simple. All you do is, if you've got a spare container, or you've bought one of these from the garage before, if you've got a spare container, really good, you just refill it with cold water. You don't need warm water, just refill it with cold water. And in the tube, you get 12 of these little tablets. Milkman Central says, well, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you as well. Is it okay? It's kind of the time that milkmen knock off, isn't it?
Yes.
I would have thought up early in the morning. There aren't that many milkmen anymore, but I'm glad that they're around in certain places. My friend Lisa's got a milkman who delivers every day.
We used to have a milkman.
Well, we used to, but I'm talking the 1970s.
No, we had one through 2020, through COVID.
Nice.
Everybody
Great
tried
idea.
to get one there, didn't they?
I'm so pleased that you're with us. We have got the little round tablet, and all you do is you drop it in, like so. It's as easy as that, and within 5 minutes, that will be fully dissolved and ready to go in your car. And if you're saying to me, but Mark, I haven't got 5 minutes, and I've only got water, I haven't got a container, that's not a problem. You go to the garage and you put the water directly in your screen wash, directly in your water reservoir in your car, okay? So you put clean water in there, break the tablet in half and drop that directly into your reservoir. And then it will dissolve directly in your car reservoir. You've got no problem at all. Why do I say half? Well, because most car reservoirs, when they're full, are around about 2.5 litres, okay? Around about half of one of these. Yeah. So you would put half a tablet in. So it's just as easy to be able to do that, which is brilliant.
You can use in any car, any van.
Any car, any van, as long as it's got a windscreen washer reservoir.
Yes.
That's not easy to say. As long as it's got a reservoir, you can use the screen wash tablets. It's as easy as that. Works down to -3 Celsius. It's got brilliant bug shifter technology in there, so it will shift those bugs off your windscreen. If you do a lot of motorway driving like I do, it's particularly good. Not only that, it's also got rain guard in it. What's rain guard, you might say? Well, the rain guard, if you look at your windscreen under an electron microscope, you might think that it's very, very even and gentle.
Yeah.
And shiny.
Yeah.
It's not. It looks like, under an electron microscope, a piece of glass looks like a mountain range.
Yes.
And what Rain Guard does, it fills in all of those little lumps with a very fine microscopic coating, which then beads the water away, which means that it doesn't feel quite so bad next time there's a heavy rainstorm, because it's beading the water away a little bit more. Now, we dropped that tablet in, 2 minutes ago?
Yep.
And it's nearly fully dissolved. You can help it along if you want to, just by giving it a shake. But those two will be equal in just a moment. And think about it. Last time you went to the garage, how much did you pay for one of these? Don't all shout at the screen at once.
I'm trying to think. You can get them from like £4 up to 10, 12.
Yeah, so we've seen them in the cheap stores for $3.99.
Yes.
Not this brand, but screen wash.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 litres of screen wash. We've seen it for $3.99, but we've also seen it for $10.99 at the garage at the motorway, because they've got you.
Yeah.
You need screen wash and you're on the motorway, what are you going to do? They've got you, they know they've got you, and they charge $10.99 for it. What you get here is 12 of these. You don't get a container, but we figure you've probably got a container already that you can keep refilling. So less plastic in the environment. You can keep this in your glove box. Of course you can.
Yeah.
So whenever you run out, it's just there, which is brilliant. And of course, you refill it. This is $11.99 from FutureDevelopments.shop.
With them being tablets,
yes,
they're not going to get damp and wet in that.
No, here's that. Now look, this is the clever little cap on that. Can you see the design of the cap there?
Yeah.
The design of the cap allows it to go into the tube, but makes it watertight.
Oh, okay.
And then, so if there was even water spilt on the outside, the tablets wouldn't get wet.
Yeah.
So that's really useful. So it means that you've actually got protection there on the inside. So it's not going to go all mucky on the inside there.
Yes.
And look, in just a couple of minutes, your screen wash is ready to go into your reservoir.
All year round?
All year round. All year round, down to -3 degrees Celsius. So great for hot summer temperatures, also great for winter temperatures as well. And you get the equivalent of 12. That's with one tube. Now on our website, you can also buy 2 tubes, which will make up to 120 litres, or you can buy 3 tubes for $29.99.
Yes, I believe so,
I think 2 is $20.99 and 3 is $29.99.
Yep.
180 litres. And you might think, well, that's a lot, but maybe you do motorway driving all the time. Maybe it's you and your other half who commute to work every day. And if you've got 2 cars in your family, this suddenly becomes great value for money. I tell you what, I do keep one of these in my porch at home.
Do you?
And I keep it ready made up.
Yeah.
Because I've got the tablets, and I just keep one ready made up at home for when I need to use it, and I fill it up at the drive at home.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
But that's not why I keep it in my porch.
Oh.
Because my front door slams. And if I go outside, it slams behind me. So I put this up against the front door and it becomes a doorstop. It's just another usage. That's what I'm just saying. It's just another usage. Shall we wander over here?
Yes.
Let me show you another product that we've got here at Future Developments, because we've got lots and lots of products on our website, FutureDevelopments.shop. You might be thinking, what on earth is this? What on earth is this? Well, if you've never seen one of those before, you haven't taken your vacuum cleaner apart, because this is from the great brand of Beldray. Now, this is a Beldray vacuum cleaner. We don't make this, but we work hand in hand with Beldray to make all the solutions for their products. And they asked us to make what they call a vac scent, a vacuum scent. Because there's nothing worse than when you're vacuuming around the room, that horrible musty, fusty smell that comes out of the filter.
Yes.
You know, it can really make your room smell yucky.
It
you know?
does.
And it's not very nice. It can make you feel a little bit sick as well.
It lingers, doesn't it? Around?
Well, if you've had a dog with lots of dog hair, wet dog hair,
Yes.
and your vacuum's taking it up. If you've ever vacuumed up anything nasty, but you haven't taken it out of the dust container, that can be really nasty because it's just going round and round in there.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I once knew somebody, this is horrid, by the way. I once knew somebody who used to vacuum up if there were like white bits of dog poo outside. They used to vacuum it. I know, it's horrible, isn't it? You know, if it had gone that white colour. Anyway, just saying.
Oh my goodness.
I know, some people are weird, aren't they? Anyway.
Each to their own.
So I bet their vacuum cleaner didn't smell very nice, put it that way. So this is the filter outside the vacuum cleaner. This one's a HEPA filter. It will work on any kind of filter that you want. And this one's a bit of a dirty one, it has to be said. But you can clean them under the tap and then let them dry naturally. But if you want them to smell nice, use some vac scent. This one is, which one is this one? Linen Fresh.
Linen Fresh.
I only have to put my glasses on because the writing's so tiny on the bottle. You get a 50 milliliter bottle, and every time you squeeze the pipette, you get 1 milliliter of fragrance, which means you get 50 pipettes worth. It's going to last a long time. And so you literally just put a few drops onto your vacuum cleaner filter. It's an oil-based scent, this one, which means that it stays on. Oh, it smells nice. It stays on the filter longer, and that means that when you put your filter back in your vacuum cleaner and all of the air comes out smelling of the scent, so your room smells nice as you vacuum.
Yes.
I know. I do believe that's $4.99
Yes, it is.
in our shop. I mean, it's no money at all. Remember, you get free delivery over £15 at futuredevelopments.shop. Okay, so you can pop maybe some screen wash at $11.99 and some vac scent in here for $4.99. That takes you over £15. You get free delivery.
Yeah.
How about that?
Might as well.
That's really good. You know that we also sell on TikTok, but their free delivery is over £22. So it absolutely makes sense to come and buy direct from us for the best prices. Yeah? Right, so that's vac scent. There are 2 different scents. What's the other one, Kirsty? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Spring Fresh.
So is it Spring Fresh? Yes, you're right. So we've either got Linen Fresh or Spring Fresh. So 2 different fragrances there. And that's for your vacuum cleaner. But there's another Beldray scent that I want to talk about to you.
Ooh.
Because you might not like vacuuming, but you might like ironing.
Yes.
Do you like ironing,
I
Kirsty?
quite enjoy ironing sometimes.
Like
If I had to
relaxing?
yeah.
Okay, I'm going to the ironing board now. So, look, our ironing board's all set up, ready to go.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. Let me switch it on back here. See, we even hid the plug socket. Look at this. So, we make all of the cleaning solutions for Beldray, carpet cleaners and things like that. We do all of that. There are also 2 fragrance iron water as well. You get Clean Musk, and the other one is Meadow Fresh. And again, it works in the same way. You take 1 pipette and you put it in 500 mils of water. So what you do is you get 1 pipette of the iron water and you pop it in your water like so. It's as simple as that. Really, it is genuinely as simple as that. Then open your iron up and gently, as it beeps at you, pop it in. Now the difference is, Kirsty,
Yeah.
this is a water-based fragrance and not an oil-based fragrance. So it's not going to leave an oil mark on any of your clothes.
Yes.
Which is really important because I think a lot of people worry about that. They go, is it oil-based? Will it leave a mark on my clothes? No, it's designed not, obviously, it's for irons. It's designed not to leave a mark on your clothes. That would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? So it is designed not to leave a mark on your clothes, which is really good. And the thing is, every time, let me just turn the iron up so that we get to steam. Every time it steams, it sends that fragrance out into the room, which is brilliant. But it also means you're not just refreshing your clothes as you iron, you can also refresh your curtains. You could refresh your mattress really beautifully.
Could you pop it in a steamer then?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
It will work in a steamer beautifully. So yes, you can do that. But I know an awful lot of people that just go along their curtains and they steam fresh their curtains as well. On a mattress, you can steam fresh your mattress there as well, especially if there's been a bit of an accident.
Yes.
And you've cleaned up the accident. Maybe you've used BLUEMAGIC foam to get rid of any stain, but maybe there's still a small smell, I don't know. You could use the steam from your iron very easily just to do that. And I'm becoming better at ironing now. I don't think I'd iron with a plant in the way, to be honest with you, but I'm going to do it today just for the sake of it. I'm not going to iron the plant. Do you know why? It's not because it would kill the plant, because the plant's plastic. How could you possibly say that? It's the plant talking back at me. I don't know if you remember, and you won't be old enough to remember this, I don't think, Kirsty.
Yeah.
In the early 80s, already you're not old enough to remember this, there was a show called The Adventure Game on BBC Two.
Right.
And it was on at tea time, and it was set on a spaceship, and they used to do all kinds of games, a bit like the Crystal Maze.
Yeah, yeah.
And they had like a computer-generated stepping board that you either went wrong and you got eliminated and you got vaporized by computer graphics, or you got right the way across the board. And they had a plant like this, which was an aspidistra called Uncle Aspidistra. Oh. And it used to make this noise, because very clever, it used to shake. It used to go,
A talking plant.
A talking plant. And it's like, Star Trek, eat your heart out. And it was genuinely that cheap, because it was a show for kids. Nobody really cared. It was funny.
Right.
It was funny.
They don't make TV like that anymore.
They don't make things like Rod, Jane and Freddie anymore either. It's a great show. It's like, my friend Sam, so just while I'm just going to iron because it smells nice.
Yes.
We're doing the iron scent. Just in case you're wandering onto YouTube Live and you think there's a guy ironing on YouTube, it's because I've got iron water in the water, which is a fragrance from Beldray. And basically, I'm making the ironing smell nice, but I'm also making the room smell nice, because every shot of steam has got the fragrance in there, which is great. My friend Sam, her dad used to be in the engineering team for Rainbow. Remember with Zippy and Bungle and George?
Yeah.
So she met all of the puppeteers.
Wow.
And used to know them really quite well. And he used to take her and her younger sister to meet all of them, which
fun.
Apparently they were filthy.
Really?
When the cameras weren't rolling, there is something that exists on YouTube, I think.
I think I've seen it. I think I've seen it.
It's warm. Ow, ow, that's hot. That's hot. So you can see much better smelling ironing.
Yes.
Just like that.
What about now you've finished and you've still got some in the iron? Can you leave it in the iron?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't, to be fair, like any iron, if you're going to be doing more ironing that week, not a problem.
Yes.
But I wouldn't leave water in an iron for more than a week anyway.
Yeah.
Because you can corrode the inside of the iron.
Yeah.
So if you regularly iron, that's not a problem. I mean, I keep mine in my iron because I iron every few days.
Yeah.
So that's absolutely fine. I will remember to turn it off though, because otherwise I get halfway down the motorway on the way home and I have to ring Kirsty and go, oh, did we turn the iron off? And then sometimes I have to turn around and come back. I think it's probably got an auto off, this iron, but I haven't.
Most have now.
I haven't checked it.
We don't want to find out.
We don't want to find out by accident.
No.
Absolutely not. Should we do some pink magic for the final 20 minutes?
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
20 minutes of the show? 20 minutes of the show?
Yes.
Let's do some pink magic. Oh, no, before we do... I promised to show you more car care.
Yes.
Is what I promised to show you. I have a bonnet here. We have a product called Scratch Away. Because if you get cosmetic scratches on your car, it can be a bit of a nightmare, frankly. And they can be very expensive to get rid of. So we have our trusty bonnet here, and I'm going to put a scratch in it, and then I'm going to get rid of the scratch for you. It's as simple as that. And the kind of scratches that I'm talking about is you come back out of the supermarket and somebody has scraped their shopping trolley along your car, because it happens.
It does.
You know it does. And it's like, oh. And of course they don't leave their details, because they probably didn't even notice they did it.
Yeah.
And you can literally go along with the scratch pen. So it comes in a box like that. I think they're on this side. Yes, they are. That's all right then. I have a nail, and I have my Scratch Away pen. So what we will do is, let's come in. Can you see here? Let's see where we can come in here. All right, and I'm going to just. Oh, yeah, that's a good can you
one.
see? That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. All right, so. Oh, my nail's just rolling away. I'm going to get a piece of cardboard, and I'm just going to prime my pen. Can you see that the liquid is coming out onto the cardboard there?
Yep.
I'm just priming my pen. And so now, look, what you can do is, watch this. I'm just getting rid of the scratch in sections there. It looks like the scratch is now sectioned but watch this. Just going to go along the scratch with the pen, like so, and it fills it with polymer. And that polymer...
And will that prevent it from sort of chipping further as well?
Well, exactly. It also makes it waterproof as well, so you don't get any rust in the scratch either.
Okay.
And so that means it will get rid of a scratch, a surface scratch. I mean, if it's right down to the paintwork, I'm sorry, you will still have to go to the garage. But if you've got surface scratches, these are brilliant. These are $11.99 singly and $15.99 if you buy 3. I think it is, which is an amazing deal. And those $15.99 free delivery.
Yep.
So yeah, so if it's $11.99 for 1 plus $3.95, it's cheaper to get the 3
It is.
and not pay postage and packing.
It is.
FutureDevelopments.shop. So it doesn't matter what color car you've got. The only car it won't work on is a matte colored car. You know, some of those like matte black cars, if it's matte, it won't work because it needs to be shiny because it's bringing the shine in from both sides of the scratch and the polymer is filling that gap.
Yeah.
So it's clever. It's a clever piece of kit, this. But if you have got scratches...
How long does that take cure then?
Oh, you know that, well, there are ones that you can buy from China. They take 24 hours to cure. This is 15 minutes. It dries and cures in 15 minutes. So don't do it in the rain.
Yeah.
Obviously, wait until it's dry or wait until you're in your garage. You can do it in your garage quite happily, and then it cures within 15 minutes. Then you can even take it to the car wash, and the car wash won't wash it away, which is really good. So it's in there, and it's a good solution. But it does mean that if you hire a car and you have a little scratch on a hire car, it means that you can cover it up before you take the hire car back. Because otherwise, they will do everything they can to take your deposit away from you.
They do.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Some companies are better than others, but we've all been there. It's like, that scratch, no, surely that scratch was there when I hired this car. And they went, well, it doesn't appear to be on the form.
I know.
And it's like, oh, come on. So this might be the way out of a really expensive way of doing it.
Anything else then?
Yeah, Marky used it on his fridge. So he's got a metallic fridge, and he had a scratch down his fridge and used it on the fridge. Now it looks like the scratch is gone.
Yeah.
Which is really clever. So if you've got other metallic items, you can actually use it on other metallic items. Has to be metallic, of course, simply because if you've got, it will take the polymer in. Because it's an optical illusion, really. The scratch is still there. It's protected because of the polymer. But the optical illusion is that it's taking the light in from both sides as well, which is really clever. So it covers up the look of it, which is good. But if you've got a motorbike, if you've got a bike, it will do scratch on them as well without any problem at all. I imagine it would do it on the back of a shiny phone. If you've got a shiny back of phone and it was scratched, I imagine. Not on the screen, because that'd be silly, because you don't want polymer on the screen either. Just thinking aloud. Just thinking aloud. I'm going to come back to where my glue was. Look.
How's that do? Oh, look at that.
Still good. Now, they'll come in next week and they'll go, what numpty stuck a nut to the side of the UPVC? And they'll put it in the WhatsApp group and I'll go, oh, no, that was me. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. That was me. Then they'll all be trying it and it will be covered in nuts next week. I know. But look, also, here we go, the glass. And the nuts there as well. I'm going to put that back here so I don't break it because it is glass, remember. So that was Monster Grip Industrial Strength Super Glue. And for the final few minutes, let's have a look at PINKMAGIC, because PINKMAGIC is an amazing antibacterial. BLUEMAGIC, the best stain remover we have ever seen. PINKMAGIC is a brilliant antibacterial, which is also a fabulous multi-surface cleaner. Now, I don't know about you, but after COVID, I got a little bit germophobic. And I don't know if you know, if you sneeze into your hand, and then you put your hand down here, what do you think's happened to the germs? Oh, look, they're all on there. Then somebody else comes along and they put their hand on there, and then they put their hand to their face. What do you think happens? They get the cold that you had. Because that's how germ transference works. But I love PINKMAGIC for the loo.
Yes.
And PINKMAGIC for the loo, either liquid. Sometimes I'll spray liquid down the inside of the loo. But if I'm cleaning the outside of the loo, I'm going to get my trusty black light. Come and have a look.
No, we'll go handheld because Facebook isn't.
Is Facebook not working? No. So we'll go handheld with YouTube.
Well.
Well, look, come into our bathroom, he says. Don't often get that. You don't often get that, do you? Look at this. Let's switch the lights off. And have a look, because if there are nasties on the toilet seat,
Yeah.
And I don't expect there to be nasties in your house on the toilet seat, but maybe a public toilet, or perhaps you're visiting friends.
Yes.
And you don't have clean friends. I don't know, you might have clean, I don't know. I'm just going to give it a light spray of PINKMAGIC over the top, and I'm going to give it a spray there and on the handle, because you just never know, right?
Yeah.
Because presumably, if they've done whatever they're doing, let's leave it like that, and then they flushed the handle flush, they've touched the handle before they've washed their hands, right?
Yes.
That's if they've washed their hands.
Exactly.
So, remember, PINKMAGIC kills 99.99% of bacteria, germs, and viruses in 1 minute on hard surfaces. That's things like E. coli. It's things like Staphylococcus aureus, which is that horrid thing. You know when you get a sore throat? That's staph. You know, you can taste when you're getting a cold. Yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
It also kills flu and COVID virus. It kills envelope viruses, things like chicken pox.
Yep.
So it kills it in 1 minute. Has that been a minute that we've left that down?
Yeah, I'd say so.
You know what I didn't bring? A cloth. Could you drop me a cloth from back there? That would be correct. Thank you so much. Woohoo! That's how good I am at cricket as well. It has to be said. Right, okay. So let's wipe that away. Now, the thing about PINKMAGIC foam that I love is you can get right in on the hinges as well. Because the hinges, you'd be surprised. Sometimes the wee-wee gets underneath the hinges.
It does.
Especially if you've got little boys in the house, and
Yes.
maybe sometimes not even little boys as well. Sometimes adults as well aren't very good at aiming. And they won't go and clean up after themselves.
No, definitely not.
Kirsty, that sounds like you speak from experience.
No, not at all.
And of course, the handle there as well. So now, if we flip that light off, if we can, there we go. You can see here, all of the nasties have gone around, the hinges gone, on the back here, and the handle
Yeah.
gone. And so that simply means, oh, I love the fact that you can do that with your elbow. That simply means we've got rid of all of the germs and the viruses and the bacteria in 1 minute on hard surfaces. That's with the with the PINKMAGIC foam. But look, we've also got PINKMAGIC on-the-go wipes. Now, the PINKMAGIC on-the-go wipes are brand new. They've just been in the business less than a month now. These are bamboo wipes, and it might be that you haven't got a can of foam with you, or you don't want to carry a great bottle in your bag to the services if you're going to the public toilets there, but carry this in your handbag or your work bag, and you have got a bamboo wipe, which is bigger than quite a lot of the other antibacterial wipes on the market. Look, like so. It's infused with PINKMAGIC. Also smells that wonderful cherry blossom scent that is within PINKMAGIC, but these are strong. They're designed to be
really
anti-rip.
thick, aren't
They're
they?
thick, they're good quality, but there's no plastic in them. These are 100% bamboo wipes, which is brilliant because they're biodegradable. So unlike some of the wipes that you will have seen before, but also your phone. It's there in my pocket somewhere. Look. Because it's not soaking wet, you can anti-bac your phone.
Yes.
Look at that. I wouldn't want to spray my phone, but I can now anti-bac my phone, and I know that that is, frankly, clear of bacteria, clear of germs, clear of viruses. And you know, if you've got kids, you'll know you're constantly handing your phone to them for them to play games on.
Yes.
And kids are like a minefield of germs.
iPads, TV
iPads,
remotes.
TV remotes.
Yeah.
Actually, we haven't done the TV remote in a while. Is the TV remote around?
That's another
it's
question.
somewhere.
There you go.
It's over there.
Thank you.
Now, Mike's handing me the TV remote. He's got the germs on my hand. I should have taken it like that. So you can do this quite happily because it's not so wet that the electronics will be affected by it. It's just a little bit damp.
Yes.
And that means in your car as well. The screen in your car, the windscreen, the steering wheel, the gear stick, all of those areas in your car kills 99.99% of bacteria, germs, and viruses in 1 minute on hard surfaces. And that's why with PINKMAGIC, you've got peace of mind. But PINKMAGIC is also a brilliant cleaner. And let me show you what I mean. I'm going to do the mirror demo for you.
Ooh.
If I can find the mirror. I
Is
saw it.
that
Oh, it's over there.
dancing?
I saw it here somewhere. Saw it here somewhere. I knew it was around somewhere. Mirror. Now, I don't know about you, but sometimes when you're looking in the mirror and you're cleaning your teeth, I've got an electric toothbrush, and if I go like that, literally, it all goes
Everywhere.
splats over the mirror.
Mine's
And
covered in
that's-
hairspray.
Oh, and that's a nightmare. You
Yes.
you can't just wipe off hairspray.
Nope.
That's the thing. The closest thing I've got to hairspray is multi-purpose grease.
Ooh.
So I'm going to put some multi-purpose grease on this mirror down here like so, because because what we're doing, we're going to show you the anti-grease properties also of PINKMAGIC, because it's the most brilliant multi-surface cleaner. And you know, when you're multi-surface cleaning with PINKMAGIC, you're also getting rid of the nasty. So you're getting rid of germs, bacteria and viruses as well. This is hand cream. And it might be, Kirsty, when you put your makeup on, do you ever get hand cream on a mirror, something like that?
Yeah, moisturiser.
Because it just, I mean,
Yeah.
because it's on your fingers, isn't it? And then your fingers are all over the place doing other things. That sounds wrong, but you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
I'm going to put some toothpaste on here. Oh, hell, that's a lot of toothpaste. I didn't mean to put that much on, okay? I didn't mean to put that. Let's just rub it in a bit. Okay, there's a lot of toothpaste there. That's the thing. Now, I'm going to show you what not to do, all right? Because I've got some paper towel back here. So, if you have a spillage or you want to get something off, the first thing you'd reach for is the paper towel, right? Or the loo roll.
Yes.
But look, you literally just make it worse. And it's like, it's not coming off.
Smears everywhere, doesn't it?
And it makes it a whole lot worse. So you can see it has
Yeah.
made it a whole lot worse. Yeesh. PINKMAGIC to the rescue. Now, not only is it antibacterial, but it is going to break through the grease and the grime really nicely. So let's just spray that on all over and I'll show you. Because use a microfiber cloth. If you use paper towel, you know, it works, but not as well. Look at that.
Ooh.
Look at how clean that is.
And could you use the foam as well?
You could use the foam if you wanted to. It's all about breaking down the stain and breaking down the grease. Squeaky clean. Did you hear the squeak?
I did.
There we go. Look at this. So, I'm actually going to do the whole thing for you, which is surprising because I very rarely do the whole thing. It's only because we're racing towards the end of the show, and I'd only have to do it after the show anyway.
Yeah.
There, look at that. So you can see you have a smear-free mirror. Just, that's a flattering angle for my face, isn't it? Look at that, wow. Woo-hoo! Not one that I like to think about most of the time, but there we go, such is life. So you have a smear-free mirror just like that. So PINKMAGIC can be used on so many different things, but I haven't finished there because PINKMAGIC's also really good at getting rid of smells. What's that, you say? Getting rid of smells? Yeah. If you've got stinky trainer,
Yes.
spray a bit of PINKMAGIC in, and because PINKMAGIC gets rid of bacteria, it takes the incidence of the bacteria down, and that's what makes a shoe smell. The bacteria makes the shoe smell. That's what makes it bad. And that's why it works particularly well on shoes. I've got a dog bed here somewhere. Here it is. Now, my little dog doesn't smell that bad. Reminds me of that old gag. You know the gag I'm talking about?
I think I do.
My dog's got no nose.
Yeah.
How does he smell?
Terrible. Ah, yes. Look, here. Spritz your dog bed. The dog needs to be out of the bed.
Yes.
Okay, don't spritz the bed with the dog in it. So make sure the dog is away. Then when it's dry, your dog can go back to it. There was a great question online the other day against one of our PINKMAGIC videos that said, is it safe around pets and children? Yes, it is. Now, wait until it's dry and then they are absolutely fine back in the area because it has anti-backed that area. So it has killed 99.99% of germs, bacteria and viruses. Okay, so when it's dry, you can let them back in the area. Same with children's toys. Excuse me. So, sorry, Magic, I don't want to, this is Magic the Bear. I don't want to hold you by your ear. That's not very nice, is it? So this is Magic the Bear, who is our little mascot here at Future Developments, because obviously, you know, we make Blue Magic and Pink Magic, so he's Magic the Bear.
Yeah.
Makes sense. But the trouble is with kids' toys sometimes, if they won't let them go, and you know this with little kids if you've got kids, they won't let it go. So what you can do, if they won't let it go long enough to put in the washing machine and dry,
Yeah.
just give it a quick spritz. Quick spritz. Let the so you would be surprised the amount of bacteria on something like this. You are killing the bacteria. When it's dry, you can give it back to little John, little Johnny, little Jane, quite happily, and they can play, but wait until it's dry. Okay?
I think it's better than putting it in the washing machine all the time because they lose the fluffiness of them.
Well, not only that, yeah, you might be worried about the colour of the bear. There's no bleach in Blue Magic.
Yeah.
Or Pink Magic. There's no solvent, there's no acid in Pink Magic at all.
Yeah.
So there's no nasties. It's an antibacterial action, which is really, really good as well. And if there happens to be a stain on the bear, you just rub it in and you get rid of the stain as well. Because you never know with little kids. They are like stain machines, aren't they? That's the point. Stain machines. How long have we got? What's the time? We've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go. What shall I show you? Shall I show you some more? Shall I show you some more foam? Because actually, it's barbecue season right now. And I happen to have a barbecue lid over here. You know, just like you do. Woohoo!
As you do.
Oh, just trip over the fan. Now, we've already cleaned half of this. You can see that half of it is shiny and half of it is a bit grubby. My barbecue, I've used it 3 times now. But I don't.
Just this summer?
Yeah, I don't really bother cleaning it between.
Do you not?
But I probably should. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray some Pink Magic in. You can see where the dirt is, can't you? You can see where the grease
you can
is.
See it.
And you can see how the foam starts going a different colour.
Yep.
And that means it's getting underneath the dirt and the grime. And then you can wipe it away. So I'm just going to let it do its work for a minute.
The thing is, you could cook your food.
Yes.
Spray it off. Go enjoy the
I mean, eat your
barbecue
food first.
yourself. Yes.
Wait for it to, yes, there's one important thing there. Wait for it to cool down.
Yes.
Don't do it while it's hot.
Yeah.
In any way. Because there's 2 reasons. One, you don't want to spray chemicals on a hot barbecue, full stop.
Yep.
But equally, it would just all evaporate off and it wouldn't do anything. So wait until it's cold.
Anyway.
Okay, so enjoy your barbecue and then the next day maybe.
Yes.
Sorry, make your point.
No, that was.
Oh, that was your point.
I was
Okay.
saying you can spray it while you go off and
Yeah.
enjoy yourself and then come back to it and then it'll be lifted off for you.
Exactly
without
right.
any Scrubbing.
You can see here how that has lifted the dirt. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe the dirt away because, look at this. And it will leave it shine. Now this could be the grill on your barbecue. You could leave it on for a little bit longer if you wanted to.
Yep.
Look at this. Easy peasy. And then you got a shiny barbecue lid.
Shiny.
And it's as easy as that. Now that could be your barbecue grill as well, because that's going to be nastier than your barbecue lid, to be fair. And you can do that really easily with the Pink Magic foam, because the joy of the foam is it sticks. So whether you've got a vertical surface like your backsplash, like your tiles maybe, whether a flat surface, you've got no problem because Pink Magic foam will stick to all of those. So whether you're using Pink Magic concentrate or the foam, Pink Magic wipes, there's your little mixer bottle there as well. They're all available in our website, which is futuredevelopments.shop. You can buy them right now. Remember, it's free delivery over £15. Thank you for your company today. We will be back again tomorrow at midday. So we're here weekdays at midday. And I hope that you'll be able to join us then for more demonstrations of the brilliant products that we have here at Future Developments. Have a good day.